The last thing I want to talk about here is Herman Cain. I don't want to get too much into Herman Cain because Lee Fong's going to join us from Think Progress on the Herman Cain 999 plan. But there was an interesting exchange where within hours, literally, Herman Cain flip-flopped from saying he would negotiate with terrorists to saying he wouldn't. I mean, literally before the debate, he said to Wolf Blitzer, yeah, I'll negotiate with terrorists. And then during the debate, hours later, he said he misspoke and it's not anything he would ever do. Let's take a listen.
But you're saying I mean, in your words, you said that I could see myself authorizing that kind of a transfer. Isn't that negotiating with, in this case, Al-Qaeda?
I don't recall him saying that it was Al-Qaeda related.
Could you imagine if you were president, we're almost out of time, and there were one American soldier who had been held for years, and the demand was Al-Qaeda or some other terrorist group, you got to free everyone at Guantanamo Bay, several hundred prisoners at Guantanamo. Could you see yourself as president authorizing that kind of transfer?
I could see myself authorizing that kind of transfer.
Yeah, he did. He said,
well, my policy would be we cannot negotiate with terrorists. That's where we have to start as a fundamental principle.
Could you see yourself as president authorizing that kind of transfer?
I could see myself authorizing that kind of transfer. No.
Right. So is this a situation where Herman Cain doesn't actually have any positions and he'll just say whatever he thinks of at the time? Or is he actually this much of a flip-flopper where he'll just change his positions? I can't tell which it is. I don't know which is worse either, Darryl.
I don't think he's a seasoned politician. And I think that the seasoned politicians think out so far in advance that this doesn't really happen to them. I mean, you heard him when he went on and said that I don't have any proof, but I think that the people who are out there demonstrating were put out there to deflect from the Obama administration. I think that alone shows us that he doesn't necessarily hold opinions and he doesn't need to be accountable for what he's saying. He's saying himself, I don't need to be accountable for what I say.
He's the ideal candidate. He has no opinions. The thing is, though, this idea that he's not a seasoned politician and he's an outsider, the guy, he's been an unsuccessful politician. He ran for president in 2000 and Senate in 2004, and neither went well. So yes, it's true, he hasn't been a successful politician. Let's take a break. You know, today on the bonus show, we finally tracked down that Listeria outbreak. And this brings me to a question for Darryl about how on earth did he become a vegan? And I guess just avoiding meat isn't the way to dodge the bullet. Let's take a break and be back with more after this.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.